Wait, where'd that sort go?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! Oh! That was close. Oh my god! Let's go, Choice! Let's go, bitch! I'm ready. Me and you, 1v1. No, Choice! I am... Yeah! Let's go! Get it. Back to the safe zone. Back to the safe zone. Abort! 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 Okay, chat. What am I playing here? All right, everybody wants me to play Ranger. Okay. That looks like ass. That looks like ass. That looks really good. Holy shit, my thighs are crazy. Where's my outfit? You guys couldn't give me an outfit? Holy shit, I am dragging the wagon. I am dragging the wagon. There's no outfits in this game mode at all? Bro, I gotta run around like a homeless person? Remember, you've only got 2 hours a day to prove your mettle. You've already wasted 10 minutes in character creation. Abstinence, purity, obedience, and sincerity. Let's be honest, there is nothing abstinent about my ranger. Or pure. A person! Oh god. Yo, Choice, chill. Yo, Choice, the moment I spawn in, Choice, welcome to the Thunderdome. Oh god, bro. Oh god. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go, bro. Do you think that that combo would kill him? How about that one? Oh god, bro, this is cooked. All right, so we just dash. Okay, so here's our plan, guys. Here's the gameplay. We're going to dash up to somebody because we have no mana. We're gonna 0 points, 0 points, 0 points, 0 points. You're all here to kill me, okay? We're gonna dash up to somebody. We're gonna grab them, and then we're just gonna smash our face into the keyboard repeatedly until they die. So what should I follow up the grab with? After I grab them, what do I hit them with? Damage their forehead, forget the rest. Oh, fake, bro. Help, dude. What are we gonna do with this? I'm doing the new hardcore mode. Fake, it's weird. There's no pets in this mode either. Oh, timer's going down. I'm learning the class! Just pew them. It's not funny, guys. Where are they? Oh, shit. I lost it. I am so cooked, bro. I am about to get absolutely thunderdomed. Okay, now we're gonna make this one 13. We should swap the other one. There we go. That way I know when I go down the list, I can hit the U and then space. Oh shit, look at that. This is what we're all about to witness.
We already know we're gonna win.
It's that kind of confidence that continues to amaze people who watch Dylan play, because he's doing all of this blind.
You know how I can't see, and a lot of people think that a blind person can't play football.
But this courageous youngster has proven those people wrong. On the
Bro, if you laughed at that, you're a terrible person. If you laughed at that, you're a terrible. That is legitimately what we're about to witness right here, right now. Oh my god, a courageous youngster. You're going to hell for that, and you are too. And you are too. All right. Oh god. It's not fair. You've clearly played Ranger before. Did you see him moving? I'm gonna go over. I was just gonna go this way anyway. It's fine. That's fair. That's fine. I was just gonna head this way. All right, here we go. We just let's step out. We're gonna hit the. Okay, hold on. Let him. No. Go look at the Zerker again. Look at the Zerker. I'm just spectating. Okay, go. This is so cooking. All right. All right. If we get far enough away, we can just. Oh. Wait, they're fighting. All right, here we go. All right. We dash up. We grab. Okay, we missed the grab. Get back to the safe zone. We missed the grab. Run. We missed the grab. It's Hugh Hotbar style. Grabs back up. That warrior's gonna f me in the ass. Is it just me or is my ranger dragging a wagon under there? You know what I'm saying? Where am I going? Does anyone know where I'm headed? Oh, I was supposed to pick up a daily. Oh, shit. Penis. All right, here we go, boys. All right, let's test our damage combo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Am I going to die? What the? Where's my hot bar? Run. Where the is my hot bar at? What? I'm not trying to throw it away. Oh God, he's got 18 points and he's playing a Zerker. Look, he's got 3 legs. You guys can see the third one right between his legs. That's crazy. It's not fair. I'm not at full health. It's not fair. Timeout. Respect the timeout. You don't have her bombs? Oh, homie, sure, yeah. Well, yeah. Sure, yeah, no. Yeah, and then, sure. Yep. And now we have the bombs. Nice. I'm definitely going to use those for sure. True. Why? Of course. That's what was missing. Now I'll be able to kill this pack way faster. Where is everyone? Bro, I thought that I was gonna get... Guys, I am Blue Squadron wandering around as a breedable ranger, first-time ranger, in a unrestrained PvP server, and there is no one here. I just want to point out that if anyone was gonna get PvP, it would be me, okay? I would be getting dicked. Where in the are the players? Oh my God, it's just like every ranger I've ever fought. Just keep iframing. Yeah, oh my God, I'm just gonna do another backflip. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it again. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, I'm so awesome. Look how good I am at ranger. Fucking retards. Oh my God, I'm a God gamer. Oh God, is the daily done yet? Oh, you couldn't pay me to play this. Oh, I think that they could, fake. I just wasted another potion. What is that? PvE game mode. PvE game mode. Ladies and gentlemen, plus 60 monster damage. Man, this unrestrained PvP server is really, really hard, guys. Oh, God. I mean, I can really feel the PvP. It's insane. Wait, I'm not a BDO partner. This shit is ass. What the? Honestly, guys, it's not the developer's fault. How could they have known that this was going to be such a horrendous failure? How could they have known? There is legitimately no way they could have known. I don't understand why people are giving them such a hard time. Nobody told them. Nobody gave them any feedback. As usual. Bro. Ah! Penis! Grab him! Oh! 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 V pussy! V pussy! You're trash! Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, I'm being bred. Hold on. I'm in the process of being bred. Yep. All right, good fight. Man, well, definitely felt fun and interactive to me. That felt like a good time. I just want to point out, I did beat him. If I had known how to play my class, I would have beaten him. The fact that I CC'd you means you're actually just dog shit. You literally got the jump on a ranger who has no idea what they're doing and still almost died. Had to V. Had to V, by the way. Every day I remember how much fun Shadow Arena 1 was. This is fun, look. Look how much fun I'm having running into the sunset. Look at how cinematic this game mode is. I mean, truly, for ERPers and people that like PvE content like this, BDO is a fantastic game. I mean, truly. I mean, look how beautiful it looks. I mean, really. Like, as long as you never want to hit another player. Wait. Cooking. More PvE gear! Let's go! More grind fast! Let's go! We can kill the mobs faster now in this unrestrained PvE game mode. Hell yeah! Okay, so I finished my daily. I guess that's it then. It was really annoying. I had to fight a player one time. Oh, man. Oh, thank God I can't take it out of the fucking node war zone. Wait, where am I? Hands are off the keyboard. I'm literally just auto-pathing back to town. I'm not trying to avoid people now. I legitimately, there's just no one here. This is the game mode. This is it. This is the first day, by the way. This is the most populated the server will be. What a great game mode. Honestly, very well designed. Very, very well designed. No comments at all. It looks good. I mean, what do you guys think? Is there anything at all that they could be doing better?
Where's the PvP gym on?
All right, ready. Oh, did he just ult me? Did he just ult my ass? Oh, he's streaming. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. What? Just use that. It does a lot of damage in PvE. Looks like a mobile game. Well, it's being prepped to be a mobile game, Kufu. We're playtesting it so it can be its own standalone mobile game. Oh, I love being grab comboed. Oh, God. What a fun and interactive class this is. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, queen. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Use your health potion, pussy. Use it, pussy. Yeah, you're pissed. Yeah, you're pissed. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Yep. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. Oh, shift RMB. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Q. Space. Nice. Okay, I'm dead. Yep. I don't know, bro. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what the is going on. I have no idea what the is happening. I'm like a blind kid playing football out here, bro. Bro, I don't... Close. I don't think there's anything I could have done better, though, to be honest, guys. Honestly, really close one. Good fight. It was really close. Even if you put flannels in that situation, don't think there's anything you can do. Yeah, geared FGG. Geared FGG. Look, guys. PvP. This guy's literally... Nice one, dipshit. Nice one, dumbass. Yeah, look at you. Look how trash you are at the game. Can wait for blue to step out of the safe zone. Okay, I missed the grab. Get back into the safe zone. Okay. Wait for your health to get full. This is so poorly designed. This is so poorly done. Bro, there's no cooldown on going in and out of the safe zone. So you literally just dash out. Go. Oh, missed the grab. Oh, God. That's gunnism. Oh, shit. Penis. 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 Oh, God. Gunnism is one of the best sorts to play the game, bro. That guy's an absolute unit. I do not want to with gunnism. I can grab this loser, though. Hold on. I can get this guy. Come here. Come here. Yep, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's timeout. Timeout. Respect the timeout. Respect the timeout. The timeout. Respect the timeout. Gotta love resist. I think I just missed it, bro. I mean, like, I love the cope that you're putting down with me right now, but I'm fairly certain I just missed the grab because I'm retarded. I'm coming for blue. Well, it would be the first woman in history. Oh. Oh, wait! Wait, gamer! Gamer moment! Woo! Thank God he has no idea what the oh, thank God I have V. I can just run straight back to the safe zone like a virgin. Oh, holy shit. I was worried there for a... Ah! Oh, thank God. Woo! I was worried there for a second. I was actually going to have to PvP. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go, pussy. Oh! I don't know what to do! Hit buttons! Hit buttons! No! Oh my God! 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna run back to safe zone. Version behavior. Version behavior. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Holy. Woo! Okay. Respect the 1v1. Respect the 1v1. Fight the winner. What? Whoa, whoa, chill. Chill, homie, chill. Oh my God, shut up right now. That was bullshit. Shut the front door. Aaron the plumber. Oh, he's certainly plumbing me. Look at me, I'm all breedable. Look at me. Oh my God, look at my ass. Oh my God. Look how breedable I am. Wait, where'd that sort go? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh God! Oh! That was close. Oh my God! Oh man!
Catastrophe cheer Dex 100.
Oh, man.
Wow! Look, an absolute genius in the art of not getting
Holy
things done.
shit. It's
Truly,
choice.
if there were an Olympic event for dropping the ball, Blue would take the gold.
Let's go, Choice. Let's go, bitch. I'm ready. Me and you, 1v1. 1v1. He doesn't want it. I just wasted my grab. It's not fair.
The Sork was me and I went to actually grind on main servers lol.
Okay. Ha! No choice! I am... Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Get it back to the safe zone. Back to the safe zone. Abort! 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 No! The other way! Oh, thank God. He's gonna destroy me, bro. I get that grab off, bro. It's the montage of a lifetime. His career is over if I grab him. I'm just gonna be honest. Let's just be honest. Oh. 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 No. Oh. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. 69. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Hold up. You want some bitch? Oh, he wants some. Oh wait, he's really good. Oh God. Okay, I don't want some. I don't want some. I don't want. He doesn't have the damage. He doesn't have the damage. He doesn't have the. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh my God, I missed the grab. I'm bad. I'm bad. Just keep iframing. I've seen this in every ranger. Run away. Put the weapon up. Oh. Run away. Juke of a lifetime. Bamboozle of a lifetime. You're trash. You're trash. In your place. Dodge the DOD. Dodge the DOD. He's got asthma. He can't catch me. He's got asthma. He can't catch me. He's got asthma. He can't catch me. Haha. Get your inhaler, pussy. Get your inhaler and come back and talk to me. Dog shit, Sork. You want some bitch? Oh, no, yep. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Okay, all right, yep. Help! 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 I'm being sexually assaulted! Help! Get the rape whistle! Dodge the DOD. Dodge the DOD. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Bob. Dodged it. Dodged it. He can't catch me now. He can't catch me now. He can't. He actually can't catch me. He's pissed. He's so mad. Dodge the DOD. It's off cooldown. Dodge the DOD. Dodge. Dodge. Trash Sork. Trash Sork. I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. It wasn't a fair fight because I only had +4 move speed. I had +4 attack speed. Wasn't a fair 1v1. Grab or die. Yeah, you thought, pussy. You thought, pussy. Little did you know I perfectly calculated how... Oh, shit. You are terrible at your class. You are so bad. You are the worst player in the entire game. Do you understand just how bad you are? You are so trash. Holy other rangers look at you as the reason you might lose Kama Sylvia to the Dark Knights. That's how bad you are. Holy shit, ass player. Ass player. Holy shit. Is that guy's name retard? Is that guy's name retard? Is that... No shot! That guy's name is fucking retard. What the... I missed it. We both missed our grabs. That's crazy. Guy's name is retard1. Wait, what was that? Do damage! Oh! Pussy! Pussy! Fortunately, I can just go stand AFK wherever the f I want. It's a fun game mode. It's a fun game mode. Fun game mode. Super fun. That looked good. That was fun. So you are physically encouraged to turn in your points immediately upon finishing your daily. How do you do that? Oh, I'm done. So you finish your daily and then run to the portal? Okay. All right, now I'm going to give my honest thoughts about everything. We're going to go through this one at a time. I'm about to bake them in an oven. Oh, for this. All right. Everybody get your popcorn. Buckle the up. I'm about to eat. Okay. Put on a little background music. Let's talk about the hardcore servers now that I've had time to experience them myself. All right, let's start. We'll put them in order. You can only play 4 classes. Now, in their defense, guys, there was literally no way that the developers could have known that limiting it to 4 classes would actually dissuade people from playing the game mode. Sadly, no one gave them that feedback before it went live to live servers. Yeah, because either 1, the developers don't speak English, or 2, they're retarded, or 3, they believe that they think it's best that it's only 4 classes. Everyone else is wrong. They believe that they are the chosen ones. Everyone else is wrong. We know what is best. The players, the consumers, these players are retarded. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. Okay, we know what's best. We will have them play 4 classes. How many people do you guys think actually played the game mode today? You guys saw it when I played it. How many players do you think actually played in the game mode today? Maybe 200? Maybe 200? I think while I was on the server, there were maybe 30. Maybe there were 30. I would say that when it first started, it was probably like 80 to 100 when the servers first came up. Players like jumped in. You saw Choice in there. Like a lot of them though waited until like peak hours. You saw Choice was there when I was there. I was trying to do it during peak hours because so I could have the most experience with it. And the worst part is there were still less than there were like 30 people. Literally like 30 people. A lot more at server opening, but overall like 200. Okay, there it is. Okay. At most, there were 200 to 300 players playing today. Okay. On the very first day. And it's only downhill from here. I want to point out, it is literally only downhill from here. Part of the reason for that is there's only 4 classes allowed in the game mode. That is the primary reason that players are not going to participate in the game mode. It is just that simple. You cannot limit it to 4 classes. And this is the overarching point that I want. You know what? There are no good things about this retarded game mode, so we're just going to get rid of that. Big problems. Less big problems. I'm sorry, guys. There's literally just no redeeming quality. This is a big problem. Only 4 playable classes is a massive problem. Massive problem. Okay, one of the big design flaws that I see in the game mode is that it's trying to appeal to too many players. Okay. So the reason that they said that they only wanted 4 classes in the game mode, and this is right out of the developer's mouth. Right out of the developer's mouth. The reason why they said this, YJ said, was because, well, we didn't want a new player to have to join the game mode and have to understand how 28 or 29 classes had to be played. Like they didn't want people to feel overwhelmed with the game mode. And the problem is with doing this is that most new players are probably not playing the 4 classes of your choice. Okay, no matter which 4 classes you choose, this is the vast minority of players that are actually going to understand how to play these classes. And the players that do play those classes are going to have a tremendous advantage over players that don't play the classes. For example, I first timed Ranger today on the server for 2 hours. Okay, or for an hour and 40 minutes before I turned in my stuff or whatever. And you'll notice every time I went up to a new player, they were just getting immediately turboed because I actually knew how to put my skills on the bar and chat was helping me with combos and stuff. Okay, but like new players are still struggling just as much because now you're forcing them to learn a class that they have no idea how to play against players that have been playing the game for 7 to 8 years. So even me, okay, picking up and playing a new class, he's going to be able to pick it up and play it faster than a new player because I've been playing the game for so long. I already know the rhythm in trying to figure out how to play a new class. I just put all the skills in my hotbar. I do it in order. Now I know the combo and I can get a few kills. And that's just how it is. Add, then sub, dumbass. There's 3 minutes of ads an hour, idiots. Okay, that's minimum ads per hour on this channel. Stop bitching about ads. Okay. All right. Now, so playing or only having 4 playable classes is a serious issue, mainly because you are still having new players getting bullied out of their minds, and it's even worse now that they can't play a class that they actually understand. Okay, it also makes the game mode way less approachable for a new player, because here's the thing: when you're first getting into PvP, what's the first class that you're going to try PvP on? The one you're most comfortable with, because it's a really scary thing to try to PvP another player for the first time. Your heart starts racing, you're really scared, you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to play something that makes you feel comfortable. Okay, you're not going to play something because like for the very first time, if you push them out of that comfort zone, most players are not going to push outside of that comfort zone in order to try PvP for the first time. So again, you're appealing to too many, but you're trying to appeal to too many players. And ironically enough, if you had made all of the classes playable, you would have had more new players participate in the game mode, because they might not understand how Berserker works, but they do understand how Deadeye works. But they do understand how their Awakening Witch works. But they do understand how Dark Knight works. And doesn't matter as much if they don't know what everyone else does. They can still pick up a couple kills because they understand the class. New players would literally be getting more kills and having more fun if you had all 28 classes in the game mode playable. And there would be a lot more people to actually experience the game mode with, which at its core, at its fundamental core, if there's not enough people playing this game mode, it's dead. It's dead. Either there's a lot of people playing it and it's a tremendous amount of fun, or no one is playing it and it's not fun at all. It is feast or famine. Just that simple. Okay. Okay, so too few players. The game mode is feast or famine. Okay, does this make sense for everybody so far? All right. Okay. And they've limited how many players are playing their game. Okay, so less big problems. Honestly, another big problem. Another big problem. Penalty for PvP. There is, on an unrestricted PvP server, unrestrained, glorious combat server, you have a penalty for PvPing other players. Okay? This is horrible for 2 reasons, okay? One of which is because you have a quest incentive for other players to get involved in the game mode, okay? So what happens here, guys, is the penalty for PvP mechanic is that if you're above 1 or 3,000 points, I don't know, once you get over a certain amount of points, you are punished for killing players that have less than 20% of your overall points, which is the majority of players, to be clear. So, ironically, what this means is that as you PvP and gain points, you will get less PvP and be forced to PvE. So what that means is that, like, you are literally going to be forced to PvE more than PvP. You're punished. The more you do the game mode, the less people you can kill. Okay. And because this is coupled with questing, you know what? Daily quest incentive. The reason why this is a less big problem.
Wait, wasn't that the point of this mode, to take risk in PvP?
Yes. Yes. And this goes back to my earlier point. They're trying to appeal to too many players. This was supposed to appeal to players that are interested in PvP. Instead, they're trying to appeal to PvE players too, And that's what the daily quest incentive is for. Now let's talk about the daily quest incentive and why this is a problem, specifically because it couples in with the penalty for PvP. Okay. So what players are going to do is they're going to log in and do their daily quests, and they're just going to only do their quests and they're going to log out again. This leads to a lot of players having low points, meaning they are griefing higher ranked players. Okay. And another chore, great things. Well, I actually think it's less of a chore. That's not the primary problem here. You need to look at the big picture. You need to look at the development for the game mode. Okay, I'm trying to help them fix this game mode. Because God only knows, unless they listen to almost everything I have to say here, there is literally, like, the game mode will never be used, and it will be a total waste of development time. I'm just being honest. Okay, and guys, if you disagree with me on any of these points, I actively ask you, please tell me, okay? Because I'm trying to say shit that is genuinely trying to make the game mode better, instead of just being like, I already did this game mode is retarded and bad. Okay, we did that. Now I'm genuinely trying to help them make it better. Okay, because this is terrible, but they can fix it and get something fun out of this shit game mode that they have created. Okay, so, and by the way, they will watch this video. It's not even a question. So if you have feedback to give them, say it in the chat. They're watching right now. CM's caught. Okay, all right. You need to translate it to KR. They have subtitles on YouTube. Why do you think that they are able to watch all my videos? Okay, so daily quests are bad for a multitude of reasons because it's coupled with the penalty in PvP. Okay, I understand that they want to de-incentivize players from just farming the new players on the spawn. That makes sense. There's a way to fix this. Okay, instead of having a penalty where players lose points in PvP, you can instead just have them throttle the points that you get for killing a brand new player. Have them throttle that down to like 1 point. Okay. And then have them, like when they kill a player that's actually close to them in points, they get astronomically amount more points. They get way, way more points. Okay. But don't take away points for PvP. That's a bad idea and will discourage players from actually PvPing on the server. This also brings me back to the daily quest incentive. The problem currently with the daily quest incentive is that it is only a PvE focused daily quest.
Ooptastrophe Cheer Dex 1000, feedback, PA sell your company to a competent company please. End feedback.
Stop. Okay, I want to be clear. Pearl Abyss is one of the most competent game developers that I've had the good pleasure of working with. Have they this up royally? Absolutely. But this is not Blizzard. You have no idea how bad it is. Blizzard? What communicate? They don't care. They don't give a shit about you. You ever played a game with NC Song?
Sell the game to Nexon KEKW.
Okay. Yeah, sell it to Nexon. Yeah. You guys really want issues? Nexon. Okay, I played StarCraft 2. I mained StarCraft 2 for years. I'm a Master League player, even now in Legacy of the Void. Okay, Blizzard doesn't give a about you. They don't give a shit, and neither does Nexon. Nexon will throttle your RNG rates on Gamba boxes that you bought off the Pearl shop. Okay, Pearl Abyss has made a phenomenal product here, and we all have fun playing BDO. Let's not get it twisted. Have they absolutely turbo this up? Yes. Do they have no idea what they're doing when it comes to PvP in the last year and a half? Absolutely. I completely agree with you. However, this is a company that you can still work with. All right. And that's why I'm doing this. All right. Now, thanks for the 1,000 biddies, buddy. All right. Daily quests are also bad. Okay. Mainly because, again, number one, you're basically griefing a player for getting a lot of points and playing the server a bunch, and you're rewarding a player who logs
Feedback.
in.
Gear is too rare from mobs. It breaks too often. Weapons in shops are too expensive. No mana potion cannot play Sork. Running from location to location feels bad. Character stats are set at 0. 4 classes I never played is more overwhelming than all classes at once.
Oh my god, homie, just let me get. We'll get to that. We'll just yeah, it's just yapping, bro. It's too many points all at once. It's gonna get lost. It's gonna get lost. It's gonna get lost. Okay, we're on quests right now. Focus, dude. Focus. All right. Again, this encourages players to only PvE in the game mode. You'll notice that while I was doing my quest, I was already actively avoiding any other white dots that I could find because I was new to the class. I didn't know what I was doing, and I just wanted to stay away. And I just want to be clear, my experience is probably very similar to what a normal player, especially a newer player to PvP or players that want to try out the game mode, I represent the majority of the player base in this case. Okay, so they're going to accept their quest. They're going to try to run where nobody else is. They're going to try to complete it, and then they're going to make a mad dash for the portal. Okay, and that's the problem with the daily quest right now, is it's very poorly designed because it doesn't actually encourage you to interact with other players whatsoever. Okay, like you're literally just spawning in, trying to do PvE, running it down on PvE, running to the portal, and then getting out. Okay, and this is a problem for multiple reasons, but again, it doesn't encourage player interaction, but you also end up with a massive majority of players who have low amounts of points, which means that the players that run around and actually have fun with the game mode, like the PvPers who the game mode is literally designed to appeal to, they get punished because they can't kill or interact with any of these other players. And they spend their entire time running around looking for another player to kill. And that is not fun for them. Okay? The daily quest needs to incentivize PvE, but also PvP in at least a small amount. Kill 3 players. Kill 3 players, kill 50 mobs. Okay? Bring down the number of PvE mobs that they have to kill, bring it down to like 50 to 100, and then require 3 kills. Okay? Like that's how you get players to interact. Maybe 1 kill. But like then you can kill trade with people, so that's not gonna be as fun. Right? Even still, if you require 3 kills, you will have friends join the server together and then they will just kill each other. But that's less of a problem, I'll be honest. That's less of a problem. But like, it's not the worst thing to have a daily quest incentive to incentivize players to do the game mode. But here's the thing, and I want to make this really, really clear to everybody. In order to have content that players will actually engage in Black Desert, I've been playing this in this community for a really long time. In order to have content, engaging content, okay? In order for the content to be engaging and have players actually engage with the content at all, it needs to be 2 things. It needs to be 1, actually good, and 2, it needs to be good rewards. Okay, if it is missing one of those 2 things, okay, it needs to be actually fun. I'll put fun. Okay, it needs to actually be fun, and then it also needs to grant rewards. Okay, lately, what they've done with PvP and PvP game modes is they have good rewards, but it is not fun content. Okay, it is not fun content. I state, for example, Node Wars. Node Wars has some of the best rewards that you can have in the entire game, silver per hour wise. It is at unparalleledly good. In 20 minutes, you can get a 25% drop rate for the next 24 hours. 1 billion silver, a bunch of extra consumable buffs, and work towards your T9 ores. Bro, it literally is insane. Okay, but no one does it. Why? This content isn't fun. The rewards are amazing. Content's not fun. No one wants to do it. Okay, good example. This is another good example where you have really good rewards again for this hardcore server, but the content is not currently fun. I do think that the hardcore servers could reach a point where the content is fun for people and people do engage with it. Okay. That's why I'm trying to give this feedback. But in order to have engaging content, you have to have both. Okay? I just want to point out a good example of engaging content in Black Desert Online that was removed from the game is Shadow Arena. Shadow Arena was fun and it had good rewards. And you'll notice how much of a absolute turbo W that was for the game. Okay, and I just want to state this again for the record. Had you not wasted all of your development time on this hardcore server, and wasting time doing this, and instead simply reactivated Shadow Arena with slightly more classes that people can actually try and have fun with, it would have been more
Good
fun than
rewards?
this. I'm
Check
just gonna
what
be
your
honest.
1.5 hours there gets you lol.
I'm just gonna be honest. There is literally that it would Shadow Arena would have been a lot stronger than this. Even if you fix all of these problems on this list that I'm gonna give you, this is still worse than Shadow Arena. And I also want to point out that Shadow Arena actually did a phenomenal job of getting new players into PvP. You know why? Because you got to spawn in. You didn't know which class you were going to get. Maybe you got Dark Knight. You never played Dark Knight before. That's okay, because you only have like 3 skills that you can use, so it's not that big of a deal. And then you can learn other skills. And then you start to learn, you're like, oh, that skill's really good. Airstrike is a great skill, or Wheel of Fortune is a great skill. As you learn them, and you start to fight other players, and it's fun, and it's rewarding, and it's engaging, right? That was a great way to get players into PvP. Phenomenal way to get players into PvP. Okay. So again, this is what engaging content needs. Right now, we have good rewards, but no fun. And so some players will do it for a little while for the good rewards, and then they will stop doing it over time. That is always how this works. That is always how this works. Okay. Players will do the content for like a few weeks to a month, and then they'll be like, you know what? It's not worth it anymore. And then they'll move on to the next thing. Okay. What's up, Naya? Okay, so right now, it's about to be clear. The rewards for the game mode are actually okay. 900 million silver for 15 minutes of work, which is probably what it's going to average take you. Okay. The first day, it's going to take you longer. But after that, it should take you about 15 minutes or so to do your quest. 15, 20 minutes. You get 900 million silver. That's pretty good, right? But here's the thing. New players don't really care about their silver per hour. And this is another thing. New players don't give a shit about their silver per hour. Do you know what a new player cares about? Wow, my character looks really cool. Wow, I want to go out and use my Dark Knight skills. Wow, I kind of want to log into BDO today and use that Gravedigger skill that I learned on Warrior yesterday. That was really fun. Okay, that's what people have fun. That's what new players are having fun with. Exploring the systems of the game, like enjoying their character, learning the world for the first time. Okay, they don't care about silver per hour. Okay, and they're certainly not going to give enough of a shit about it if they're forced to play a class that they don't find interesting at all. Okay, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Okay. All right. What's the next problem? What have I missed? There's so many issues, bro. Okay, last big problem. Here we go. Safe zones. Safe zones don't have a cooldown and weren't considered. I don't even know, like, what are we talking about? Like, how do you develop this game mode for over a year?
Literally could have let people join HC with their class and skins and restrict gear like they do on seasons.
Bro,
why is this so hard?
It's not hard. It's not hard. The reason this is hard for them, guys, you need to understand, our developers, and this is going to be crazy. I'm not a BDO partner. So when I tell you, the developers do give a shit about their game. They care very deeply about their game, okay? And they play it a lot. They just don't PvP. They are not PvPers. They're RPers. They're PvEers. They're life skillers, okay? They don't PvP. That's why they're struggling with this. They don't know how to develop PvP game modes because they're not PvPers. And since they, you need to understand that for years, these developers could do no wrong, okay? Because they didn't touch the PvP systems in their game until relatively recently. It wasn't until recently that they started with Node Wars, Siege, and like basically everything, all of our game modes, literally everything, and just everything up. All right. And it becomes really evident that, yeah, they absolutely can do things wrong. But for years, they were basically given this feedback loop, where this positive feedback loop where, hey, they introduce thing to the game, players love thing. Introduce thing to the game, players love thing. And they did this quality of life updates, PvE updates, life skilling updates, all of that stuff. But between the central market, everything that we've gotten since then, we've just praised them for all that stuff. Once they started with PvP, it feels like they just can't get it right? And again, there are players on Reddit and morons in the BDO community. They're like, well, you're just never going to make PvPers happy. They're just never going to be happy. That's simply not true at all. Okay. Yes, to a certain extent, PvPers complain a lot, but so do PvEers and life skillers. PvPers do complain a lot, but PvPers would be happy if they introduced a really solid game mode. AOS is a perfect example. AOS is a game mode that I think that a lot of PvPers, if you ask them straight up, is AOS a really fun game mode that you like to participate in? Most PvPers are like, yeah, it's actually really fun. It's really well designed. And yeah, they make adjustments to it here or there. And the PvPers can nitpick about balance and stuff. But on the whole, the complaints are not, oh, take away AOS. It's just an ass game mode. No, you don't hear PvPers saying that. Most PvPers are saying, stop taking away AOS. Stop taking it away from us. Okay, because it's such a good game mode. All right, that's how you know you've created something good. All right, in this case, Guild League was also good. The problem is they destroyed it because they destroyed Node Wars, which destroyed all the Node War guilds, which destroyed all the PvP guilds, which meant that there was no one to do Guild League, which is tragic. But like, you can absolutely make PvPers happy, especially with game modes. The problem is we're dealing with developers that have no idea. They don't PvP. They've never been in a PvP community. They don't know how to PvP. They don't understand the fabric of like what holds the PvP scene together and what PvPers genuinely enjoy in their scene. And since they're used to just not listening to anyone and doing their own thing, they basically sit around a table. At least this is what it feels like to me as a player. It feels like they're sitting around a table and they're trying to brainstorm what did we think PvPers would find fun, and then they try to implement that. Right? And they just change everything without asking us anything. And then we as players try to give them feedback on whatever stupid shit that they've concocted. And then they don't listen to anything because they know what's best, because they've been trained by us in a positive feedback loop for years that they can't do anything wrong. Okay, so that's the problem that we're seeing here. And we're only just recently starting to see them break this cycle. We're only just recently starting to see them break this cycle. Okay, it's been the past year or so. Okay. And it's because the community has just decided to you. What, like, bro, dude, I'm telling you, we lost 60% of our players, and like, they were like, you don't listen to us, you'll listen to our wallet. Then they lost like $15 million in Q3 of last year, compared to the previous year. Yeah, that was a problem. Okay, so now they're starting to turn the corner a little bit, and they're trying to listen. The hardcore server, I believe that they listened to a little bit of feedback so far on the hardcore servers, but not enough. And then they tried to, again, they went back to their room. They tried to cook on stuff like, oh, maybe we should only allow 4 classes to be playable. Maybe we should make a penalty for players so that new players don't get bullied in this unrestrained combat PvP server. Just bad ideas that everyone told them were bad ideas. Okay, the forums told them, the YouTube comments told them, I told them, my community told them, my comments told them, Discord told them, everyone has told them this. Everyone has told them all of the shit on this list in one way or another. Maybe not as concisely, maybe not as like clearly as I'm explaining it right here, but people have told them. Reddit, honestly, what has Reddit been saying about this? Reddit is normally wrong about everything. I would be surprised when I see PA releasing the same school uniform outfit for the 6th time. Yeah, it's crazy. Is there anything about the hardcore? Oh, the hardcore server is a gigantic fail. Who could have predicted this? The idea itself is solid. I actually like it, but the way everything has been developed is an absolute disaster. I'm speaking as a Sork player. This is a main of one of the classes that they have on the server. By the way, please go away. Why is there like... Okay. How is my ad block giving me more ads than a... Isn't your job to not be an ad, you morons? Holy shit. Anyway, the hardcore server has 4 classes. Warrior, Zerker, Sork, and Ranger. Sork has iframes, but she consumes an insane amount of mana. Oh yeah, we didn't get to the mana potion problem yet. That's going on the list too. I don't know how you introduced this server. You've been working on it for over a year, and there's no mana potions. How? How did that get through development? How did no one... And that's how you know that no one on the development team PvPs as Ranger or Sork, which are the two classes that are really going to struggle with mana. That is how you know. Case in point right there. Sorceress has Ike frames, which she consumes an insane amount of mana, and guess what? There's no mana potions on this server. The only way for me to recover mana is to use the Q skill by absorbing shards of darkness. If I play Awakening Sork, I can theoretically recharge Sork. Okay, whatever. The Sork needs to change multiple skills to deal damage, and on a normal server, this is possible because max casting speed allows you to cast many skills in a short period of time. But on this server, without buffs or other aids, it's practically impossible to one-shot somebody. And I want to be clear, I'm actually okay with this. I am okay with no buffs and people aren't getting immediately one shot. I think that is fine. That is actually fine. Okay, because you actually have to be good in combo. Okay, and yeah, it's not like a normal server, but that's not necessarily the point. That's not necessarily the point. Like again, AOS is solid because you can stand up in AOS if they f their combo up. It feels like I'm playing in the mud. It does. It does. Maybe it's possible that they should give us +5 attack speed, +5 move speed. But what I'm saying, like +5 attack speed, +5 move speed, +5 cast speed, whatever, that's fine. What I'm talking about is consumables and like skill add-ons. Skill add-ons, consumables like droughts, perfumes, elixirs, stuff like that. Like that, all that shit. Like, but +5 attack cast speed, sure, you could give people that. You could give people that. The dev team needs a rework, dude. Even using the Q skill, okay, whatever. Meanwhile, all the other classes can just grab and one-shot you while you're on the ground.
The _Shannon just resubscribed for 18 months.
I mean, you getting grabbed as a Sork, bro. This is a you problem. Okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? I wonder why 90% of the time I run to Awakening Zerker just spamming 2 cannon shots from 3 kilometers away. Okay, that did happen to me right at the end. Okay, that did happen to me. Okay. Teleporting almost instantly with a sprint as fast as Usain Bolt and one-shotting me in 1.5 seconds. Okay, he'd be right about that. We all know Zerker is the dev team's favorite class. I just had to fix it. I just had it. It had to be fixed. It had to be fixed. Striker. But in a server where you can only play 4 different classes, he becomes an undisputed god of the mode, making it impossible for others to enjoy for 2 damn hours. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think that Sork is at a disadvantage. He in a perfect world. In a perfect world. But it's not a perfect world. And like, again, I found plenty of people I was able to kill, but like Zerker and Warrior are the easiest to pick up and just like run at people and just grab them, right? Ranger has a grab, but you actually have to have fingers to play Awakening Ranger. That's the problem with the class. And so, like, there are people that are just like, well, just be Flannels. If you're Flannels, Ranger's the best class of the 4. If you're going to 1v1. It's not even a question. The problem is, these players are not all Flannels, and people are going to make mistakes. So, like, I think that him bitching that all the other classes are just better than his, that's kind of cope. But also, I mean, like, +5 cast and +5 attack speed, I think would be fine. And move speed. The Sork's chasing speed is laughable compared to the other classes. That is true. True. And I showed you guys that. See, because I don't know everything that Sork does and its cooldowns and everything. But you know what I do know? I've shoutcasted a long time. I know Sork's weaknesses. I've played a lot of PvP. And you'll notice that every time that dude CC'd me, he was not able to one-shot me because I could just potion. And then I would just run away from him. Dodge the DOD and just keep running. Just keep running. He can't catch you. And you guys saw that's exactly what happened. Everyone else had to escape the everyone else can escape at supersonic speed, while the Sork needs an electric scooter just to keep up. Well, an inhaler. This makes the gameplay incredibly toxic. Okay, so I mean, like, he's not wrong, right? But it's not the best feedback post either, right? Is there any other posts on Reddit here? Bell can drop for the pure Blackstones. Season pass. BDO simplified. True. Damn, the hardcore server sucks. Oh, I saw this was on my feed this morning. This is on my feed this morning. And I don't interact with anything on the BDO subreddit. I don't know any of the 4 classes, so my option is to either practice them for hours before I join or just don't play. I don't understand why you would just limit this to classes. It's stupid. Sorry, a bit of a rant. That's not a bit of a rant, bro. It's 2 lines. I'm on a rant right now. Okay. Back to it. Okay, so as we said, Safe zones. I cannot believe that safe zones have not been considered. What are we even talking about? How did this get through development without thinking that, hey, a player could just abuse the safe zone by going out and into the safe zone? Ironically enough, the most PvP that I got was not around PvE mobs. It was right on the edge of the safe zone, because that's where players are naturally going to gravitate towards, because they can just V and just go back out to the safe zone. Dude, you either need to put a cooldown on when they leave the safe zone. Like, safe zones are fine, but there needs to be a cooldown on it. Okay, obviously. Something. My feedback for that is to put a cooldown on it. No mana potions. Again, no idea how this didn't get through development. That's a pretty easy fix, though. They should be able to just add that. Another problem, and this is going to sound nitpicky, but honestly, as long as we're here, there's no outfits. And that's ass. A big part of why people love BDO is the fact that the characters are very attractive, or they love the way their outfit looks, or how the effects look on the class, or whatever. Yeah, I think it does turn players off to not have an outfit. Okay, especially if you're going to try to attract new players. New players are attracted to outfits. Okay, give them an outfit to use on their character of their choice on the hardcore server. This is not hard. This is not hard. Oh, God. What else is there, guys? I think that the world might be too big. The only reason I say that is because I think that it would be fine if... I think that the world's size in the hardcore would be fine if they allowed all the classes and there was a lot of people. But because there's not a lot of people, the world is way too big. You end up just PvEing the entire time. Big problems. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to say... somehow have designed a PvE game mode disguised as a PvP game mode. For all of the reasons I have already mentioned. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. They were trying to appeal to too many players. They're trying to play to too many players. They've got the daily quest incentive. It's all just kill mobs. You're really only incentivized to just go kill mobs and turn in your shit, and then you're done. And that's it. This is not a game mode for PvPers. PvPers do not find this fun. This is not a good time. And I want to point out that all of these problems, they could fix every single one of these, and the game mode would still not be as good as Shadow Arena. If they simply removed this and gave us Shadow Arena instead, that also had like all of the classes, or like 4 more or 5 more classes involved, they could keep in... That's the funny thing. They could content drop new classes for Shadow Arena every so often. Like, hey, we're adding Deadeye to Shadow Arena this week. Oh, sweet. Now we can learn how to play that too. Fun. Right? They could literally just reactivate it and then add classes over time and add shit to it over time to make it more fun. And it would have taken way less development time, been way more engaging for players, and the rewards would have been really solid. Like, I'll be honest. My overall take, if you give me an out of 10 on this game mode, I'm giving this game mode a 2. It is a literal 2, and that's not me dooming. I've thought about it. Okay. The only things I found fun were the fact that, well, I guess I could just kind of run at people and get a couple kills and then scream at my chat about how they're trash, right? That was a little fun. And then I did learn a little bit more about Ranger today, so that was a good thing. And then everything else was bad. It is a 2 out of 10. The game mode is dead within a week on release. And I want to point out that I am not the first person to give them this feedback. The entire community has given every single piece of this
Shadow
feedback.
Arena also feeds into the discounted tagging system, incentivizing exploring more classes equals more possible sales on costumes.
And this is really what pisses me off right here, guys, is that they have literally made a hardcore feedback channel in the Discord. Okay? Drop rate on gear. Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude. I forgot about the gear. Let's talk about the gear for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Gear breaking on death. RNG, but RNG. And then within a week, you're being too generous, bro. All right. Let's see what the feedback is in here. If you don't believe me, look at this. Allow every class on the hardcore server. 51 upvotes. Will they listen to it? Absolutely not. You know what the community management team will do? They'll say, we heard your feedback. Thank you for giving it. And then they'll move on. Okay? They'll give that feedback to the developers. The developers will ball it up and then throw it away. The game mode is complete ass. And do you know what we're going to get in the next patch notes? We're going to get a thank you from the developers to all of the adventurers that enjoyed our new hardcore server. Morons. Remove the dumb buffs. What? Everyone literally complained about how dumb buffs are in AOS? And you just add a 5-minute buffs again? Wait, there's 5-minute buffs in this game mode? Wait, what? There's plus 200 DR buffs? What the f? Do these just drop randomly in PvE? Holy f, dude. Add it to the list. Bro, these... Oh my god. Bro, what the f are we dealing with, dude? Random PvE kill buffs making PvP unfun. Plus 200 DR? Are we joking? What the f are we doing? Like, no, that's not fun. And they should know that. The reason I'm upset about this, guys, do you know where they first implemented these unfun buffs for people? For the very first time in any of their PvP game modes? I bet very few of you can actually tell me. Anyone remember? The very first time we saw them add some random buffs in what could mainly be described as free-for-all PvP. RBF, that is exactly right. RBF. Let's take a look at it. Particularly Garmoth's Nest. And you see how popular Garmoth's Nest is. So ass. Bro, anyone that's done... I don't expect the new players to remember this, but if you're a veteran PvPer, when they implemented Garmoth's Nest, it was actually like we were all very excited about it because it was like a way better arena to like do PvP in. And then for some dumb reason, there's like these pots and shit laying around that you can hit that give you like plus 100 AP for the next like 30 seconds. Or plus like a gajillion AP or like DP or whatever. Like you just get a so the entire game mode becomes about, okay, well, we're just gonna run around and kill these pots and then go kill people. 50% accuracy rate was one of the buffs. Yeah. Plus 50% accuracy rate. Have you learned nothing from Garmoth's Nest? You absolute baboons of developers. Absolute baboons. And this is why, again, for a veteran player, this is why this game mode is so cancer. Like, look at this. It just shows you that they're not willing to learn from their past mistakes, or that they don't fundamentally understand why Garmoth's Nest is just not a fun game mode. All right, add all the classes. Being about to lose my points by killing someone defeats the purpose of the server. Yep. Hardcore PvP, first time Sork POV. That's too much. I'm not reading that. No stamina usage when running out of combat. This is a good idea. That is a good idea. And it's good feedback that will not get listened to. Needs... Dude. Needs more daily quests in my opinion. Here is a PvE player ladies and gentlemen, here is a PvE player who is like, you know what? I think I can double down on this. I think I can, if I could speedrun this, got, bro, 20 minutes, 900 mil. This guy's like, I bet I can milk him for another 300 mil. I bet I can milk him for another 300 mil. This guy is someone that's not going to be playing the game mode in 2 weeks, by the way. That guy's not going to be playing the game mode in 2 weeks. Boo him? I'm not booing him. Okay? I'm not booing him. We're calling him an idiot. Don't start the timer until I left the safe zone. True. That's also good feedback. Hold on, this guy got downvoted. It's Graphent. Give us add-ons and mana pots. Add-ons, no. Mana pots, yes. Drop rate on gear. Make the drop rate on white mobs much higher, giving full green gear just so you can go to actual grind spots. That's actually true. That's actually true. Dude, you only have 2 hours a day to play the game. Guys, to put this in perspective, I got 3 green gear drops in 2 hours. Okay. Now, granted, if I had just stayed and PvE'd the whole time, I probably would have gotten more. But you're going to lose some in PvP constantly. It just breaks in PvP, which means that you can't do the higher level spots because the drop rate on the green gear is so goddamn low. He's right. He's right. Took me a full hour and a half to get a full set on a class I know how to play. Yeah, and then you probably, if you die once, it's cooked. Remove the dumb buffs is insane. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think... Here's the list of feedback, which, by the way, includes most of the feedback we just read right there. Wait, where's my pen? Pen? Oh, there it is. If they fix all of this stuff, it becomes playable. I think if they fix everything on this list, I think that the game mode is going to peak out at most at a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry. I think it's got a solid foundation, but again, I think that they cooked way too long on this. Way too long. The gear is super complicated for no reason. Oh, I should add that. Gear overly complex for no reason. Okay. You know what? I'll just move it over. There's new icons for like health potions. There's no mana potions. The gear has like nonsensical values. You don't know how much damage you're doing. It's just completely obnoxious. What if the dailies were, you know, PvP related? There it is, Cabbage. Like, I'm okay with people making 900 mil in 20 minutes doing it, but like you have to at least encourage them to engage with other players somewhere. Somewhere you have to encourage them to engage. Otherwise, it literally... Tell me, guys, that as a new player, new players in my chat, who are looking at this, like trying to get their 900 mil, which is most people, tell me that you're not literally just logging in, running it down on the mobs, running straight to the portal, and cashing out immediately. Like, it just... There's literally, like... Honestly, you're having a worse time if another player finds you. It just doesn't make any sense. It's 100% what I'll be doing. Ah, that's wrong. Holy shit. It's 100 AP for 5 minutes. What a complete joke. What an absolute joke. Plus 300 human damage is even worse. plus 300 human damage is even worse. And he's got 2 of them. They stack. Omi's running around with 600 human damage. Oh my god, that's massive. I can't even put that in the, that's such a big problem. Oh my god, I'm sorry, this has to go over here. We're changing sides. Holy retard. Okay, so what I said is the random buffs from PvE, hold on. The random buffs from PvE break the game mode. Not only are they incredibly OP, they take skill expression out of the combat and they can stack. Players walking around with 600 plus human damage. Again, they fix it. 5 out of 10.
A guy who you would kill with penalty, 2 huge points difference, hops onto you with plus 600 human damage and steals your top free position on server him.
Oh, no, that reminded me. I got another one. Are you guys ready? All right, I'm just going to remove this. This is another huge problem. They have created this for themselves. That's a big one. That's a big one. Players are literally going to make ults because it's really easy to access this because you've made it so accessible. You've made it really, really, really easy to access for other players. Okay, so what a player that is trying to go for rank 1 is going to do is make a bunch of ult accounts with really low point totals and then run into the players that are competing with them when they're off, right? So they only get 2 hours on their main account to play, and they have to kill a bunch of other players to keep their points up and do their daily. Then, in the hours that they're off, they're going to log into their ult accounts and intentionally grief everyone that is even remotely close to them in points. Tell me I'm wrong. They have created this problem for themselves because there is a penalty in PvP. Blue found a loophole. Took me 2 hours. They've been working with this for over a year. 2 hours. Honestly, that one took me 20 minutes. I only described it now. They've had this for over a year. Yep. The idea is going to be that you hard grief everyone, right? Hard grief people with your alt account because you can only play for 2 hours a day. So on your main account, you're sweating balls trying to kill players that are actually, you know, like give you points, doing your dailies, killing mobs, etc. And then for the rest of the day, you are literally just logging into alt 1. You have 2 hours. Run down the number 1 or the number 2 player. Run down the number 3 player. Just stand next to them. Literally just flag up and stand next to them. They will eventually have to use skills and you will die by accident. Take all of your gear off and they will die by accident. 100%. 100% that's what's going to happen. I could have, like, bro, it's not even a question. It's not even a question. And the funny thing is, the CM team will be able to do nothing. They will be powerless to stop this because it's a mechanic of the game mode. We're trying to include new players to play our game mode. We don't want to restrict it, so we don't know which players are new and just bad and which players are just great. It's the same retarded shit that they did in AOS. It's all it's gonna take is a major streamer like Choice getting hard griefed, and for me to have to cover that and run them the fuck down for it, for them to actually start banning people for breaking TOS. Okay, that's what it's gonna take. They're not gonna enforce this. They're not gonna care. Or they are gonna care, but they're not gonna feel like they can enforce it because, well, it's technically part of the game mode. And I just want to point out that they made it part of the game mode by including this penalty for PvP. What a joke. All right. Have I gotten anything else? Have I missed anything? This is a lot of problems. This is a lot of problems. I do think that if they fix all the problems, I think the game mode could be kind of mid. I want to be clear that me ranking it, if they fix everything in this game mode, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Do you know what I give RBF? RBF, I give a 4 out of 10. Okay, actually, I give RBF a 3. I think RBF is a solid 3 out of 10 game mode. It is really only fun to do with your guild members and run around and grief your guild members, okay? And you fight your other guild members and you're sitting in voice shitting on each other. That's why RBF is fun. 3 out of 10. Everything else about RBS is just ass. It's just a who has more gear. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay, so 5 out of... And current Node War system. New Node War system the developers gave us. You know what? We're going to do this ranking right now. You guys ready? PvP system rankings. Okay. So currently we have new Node Wars. Old Node Wars. Arena of Solaire. Red Battlefield. Hardcore servers. Siege. And open world PvP. Mainly Arsha. Actually, Arsha will be listed separately. Normal servers. Arsha. Okay. All right. New Node War system. 1 out of 10. You can still technically... The only reason I'm giving it a 1 is because you can still technically queue up and hit other
Guild
players.
lead.
Oh, true! Guys, what would you give the new Node War system? I personally give it a 1 because you can just still queue up and hit other players. So, that's 1 point. That's 1 point. And honestly, you know what? No, it gets a 2 because the rewards are good. 2 out of 10. The rewards are good. Huh? Nah, that. It's a 1 out of 10 because the rewards are good. I can't... Bro, it's a queue up. Like, the only thing good about it is the rewards. That's the only thing. That's it. It's ass. It's ass. Oh, yeah. Battle Arena. True. Okay. Old Node Wars. Old Node Wars, I would say, as a system, we're at best 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Keep in mind, the community worked really hard and made this system probably an 8 out of 10. The community hard carried this to make it actually fun. At best, the system was maybe a 5 out of 10. It had its problems, but at least it was a fun game mode. Okay. Ocean Warfare? No, we're talking about real people issues. Arena of Solaire. 9 out of 10. Actually, 8. The rewards aren't good enough. I think the rewards are the only place where I can really take points away from Arena of Solaire. Aside from that, I think they have done a fantastic job with making solid... Look, the maps we struggled for a while with the maps, but I think that they've kind of gotten on board with it now. There's still these weird buffs, but like the buffs are less impactful now, so that's better. But as far as like a 3v3 capped game mode where your class feels meaningful and you can play, you know, and you can play with your friends, you can't do any better than this. This is it is just that good. In fact, I'm gonna bring this down to a 7 out of 10 because Old Node Wars is not as good as AOS for a lot of PvPers. Red Battlefield, I already said, at best is a 3 out of 10. No one likes free-for-all game modes. And I state, for example, the new Node War system. The whole point of PvP, and this is what the developers don't understand, is you're competing with one another. At our core, we are men competing with one another to show who is dominant. That is primarily what is happening here. Okay, that is at its core. That is what is happening. Are there some women? Absolutely. But at its core, that is basically what is happening here. And in a free-for-all game mode, it doesn't feel like you can have that skill expression over another player because there's so much RNG involved. It takes the fun out of the competition. It's no longer a competition. It's just it just sucks the fun out of everything. Okay, so RBF is really only fun when you do it with your guild. If your whole guild queues into RBF together, the game mode can be fun because you're fighting your other guild members. Then it's not really a free-for-all. It's like half of your guild versus the other half. Then it's fun, right? Then it's fun. Hardcore servers. As I said, as it currently stands, they are a 2 out of 10. Not even joking, it is a 2 out of 10, and that is being generous. Okay, the rewards are solid, and I think the foundation of the game mode is workable. If they actually listen to player feedback, I do believe that they could get this to a 5 out of 10. I do. I think they could get it to 5 out of 10. Is it going to be good as AOS? No. Is it going to be as good as the old Node Wars system with the community helping it? No. But I do think that people would still be able to enjoy it. For sure. A fair amount of people would enjoy it. Siege. Siege is hard. Siege is hard. Because at its core, I would say that Siege is a 2 out of 10. That the community works very hard to make a 5 to 8 out of 10. Okay. Some of my greatest memories in BDO were in Siege, but it was because we spent time to work around the shit mechanics that the developers had created for us. In other words, we had to zerg the castle out first, and then we had a big 4v4 setup fight where we were just like, it was just dogging on each other the whole time. There's so much strategy. You're working with your whole guild. It can, you know what? I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10 because sieging the castle with the lag and some of the mechanics that go into that are just so ass, dude. The community... I'm just going to say that the community carries this to 10 out of 10 sometimes. I'm just going to be honest. Okay. Again, this one is carried by the community too. Okay. We work around their shit game mode. Okay, open world PvP on normal servers. What we're talking about here is flagging up on another player. Okay. Or GVGing another guild. Obviously, this is a 2 out of 10 currently. This is a 2 out of 10 currently. Obviously, this is in the dumpster. It's not quite as bad as the state of Node Wars, in my opinion, like the new Node Wars system, because you can still guild deck. If you have a mutual guild deck, it can still be fun. Okay, but that's the only reason it even has 2 points. Okay. If you have a mutual guild deck, it can still be fun. If you don't have a mutual guild deck, it's a 0 out of 10. It's a 0 out of 10. Okay. Like, it's just the truth. Arsha, I'll be honest. Arsha PvP overall, sometimes there's a lot of gear diffs and stuff, but overall, I would say that Arsha PvP is actually probably a 6 out of 10 in terms of like a game mode that like PvP that players can go do. There's the incentive should be increased. I would give it a higher rating if it was like a 100% drop rate instead of 50, right? Like, and people have been saying forever that they need to increase the incentive. However, it's got incentive for PvE players to come try it, and then PvPers can fight people and not have any punishment. So like it's reasonable. It's reasonable. Arsha seasonal on max 2 Velas. I'm just gonna loop that under Arsha. War of the Roses. Honestly, because it happened... Okay, my biggest problem with War of the Roses, maybe this is a hot take. You guys let me know if you feel the same way. I can't remember to sign up for this game mode because it happens every other week. I can't remember that it's happening. Like, I just forget that it's going to happen. I forget to sign up. And then, like, I've participated in it, like, twice. And then I shoutcasted it with CM Etsu twice, I believe, as well. Lag of the Roses. Oh, I think the lag is... You said the lag is... Well, I mean, yeah, lag's part of it. I think that at its core, I think it's probably a 4 out of 10. It's better than RBF, no question, but it's not as good as the old Node War system at its base. I think 4 out of 10 is a reasonable rating. Reasonable rating. Guild League. When there are guilds participating in Guild League, this is some of the most fun content that I've actually had in the game. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. Okay? Mainly because there's not enough rewards to give it a full 10, in my opinion. It's at least an 8. At least an 8. I personally like Guild... This is a little personal preference. But I personally like Guild League more than AOS because I can shot call and there's strategy and there's like small scale PvP. So like you're working together, you know.
Just resubscribed for 5 months.
It's some of the best experiences I've had. Like, bro, Guild League is goated. Guild League is goated. Clutch Salute, thanks for the 5 months, but I appreciate you. Welcome back, man. Almost to that 6-month badge, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Battle Arena. Battle Arena. This is basically, we're gonna go test and learn our class game mode where you can learn PvP and new players can come and fight their friends. Here's the hottest take of the day. Battle Arena is a 10 out of 10. Because there are 10 arenas. It allows players to go with their guild members and their friends to go interact with one another and fight each other for the first time. I think that a lot of players first interact with PvP in the battle arena with their friends. They try to go to a secluded battle arena and somewhere people aren't going to make fun of them and they're not going to get judged for being shit, right? They go into the battle arena with their friends and they play, right? And they practice. Like, this is what battle arena is for. There's also dummies that you can practice with your friends on, and then there's these really cool statues that you can get buffs from, showing the best players on AOS there as well. Really, really nice. Really good. Like, again, very well designed game mode. Very, very well designed game mode. Yeah, BA is where you limit test. It's so good. It's such a good game mode. That is as good as it gets, in my opinion. Have I missed it? Do you guys feel that I've unfairly rated any of these? I feel like these are good. I'm happy with these. I'm happy with these. I think these are good. Spot on. Yeah. You guys want to do PvE game modes now? Let's do the PvE game modes. This is fun.